Well, that was the opening for the discussion about peace, but a question I have for everybody is what is peace? We think of peace, and the opposite we always think of is war. Well, my personal opinion is that's not true. And I can remember listening to an ambassador talk about once when he visited a country in Asia and stopped to talk to them, and they were very anti-American and brought up the question of peace. And he says, well, peace is many different things wherever you can find it. You can be very peaceful if you're in jail because there's nothing else around, and everybody laughed and hollered and had a good time. And from there on, his speech went very well, and the people were not as hostile. And the thing was, the night before there'd been a riot, and a lot of the rioters had been put in jail where it became very peaceful. And so they understood that, yeah, there's more than one kind of peace. But I have to tell you this, Rotary has it right when it comes to peace, because every one of their areas of focus has to do with peace. And if you look at them, peace and conflict resolution, that's one thing. And conflict is, in fact, a pretty trying time for everybody. And peace and the resolution of that, or the resolution of that, brings one type of peace. But how peaceful can an individual be if he is lacking water and common sanitation? Without water, without the sanitation you need, you can't really be at peace. If our mothers and their children are not in good shape, how can that family be at peace? How can that individual be at peace without child and maternal health? If we're looking at education and literacy, a person that is illiterate, uneducated, how can they take care of themselves? How can they survive in a world like this in peace without having someone else more or less enslave them? Along with maternal health and child welfare, we look at disease prevention and treatment. How can you be at peace if your bodies and your families are ill and sick all the time? Economic development. Without economic development, we don't have the means of combating a lot of things in our lives. So looking at everything total with the foundation and its areas of focus, all of those things lead to peace. A little bit different kind of peace, but the kind of peace that Rotary wants in the world, one where people live comfortably and well, enjoy each other, and don't have the conflict. So the next few presentations are going to cover each of the areas of focus and let you think a little bit about how that contributes to peace in the world.